Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. And remember, no matter who you are valid. Thumbs up for that. And it is indeed a brand new day. And oh my gosh, the bone spurs on my heel are still murder. They are just absolute murder. I limped to Walmart and limped back painfully. I'm not going to be going out except for maybe again tonight. I got an appointment in a week and I don't know what even can be done for bone spurs, so maybe I should look it up online. But something's got to be done somehow, some way, because I can barely walk. It sucks. Life is fun. Past that though. Nah, that was a nice fake laugh there, wasn't it? But I don't just want to talk about awful and horrible. Did I pronounce those right? Awful and horrible things. I also want to talk about the game Rising World. Now, Rising World is a computer game, and it's an open world survival game. A couple years back, the fellow that was making the game switched to Unity and restarted the whole project, because had apparently been doing it in like Java and then switched to Unity. And now it's been years and years and years, and it still hasn't caught up with the Java version, but it's slowly getting there. And actually, this year is the first year that I've ever been able to play the new version. Because, weirdly enough, I can play Rising World on this machine. It's only got 2 cores. 2 cores, 2 threads. It doesn't do things well. But it does Rising World. It's choppy. Oh my gosh, it's choppy. But if I lower the resolution and, well, yeah, the resolution, the detail level and all that, I can actually play. Which, again, first time. Now, because of that, I haven't been happy with the game for a very long time, the change. And I had stopped playing the old version because it doesn't get updates anymore. He's given up on it entirely. And for valid reasons. The Steam algorithms, I'm just going like this because, I'm getting tired of clearing my throat while I'm talking here. The Steam algorithm changed, and suddenly they lost 90% of their traffic and sales. And then one of the most commonly cited reasons for like refunds and why they're not buying the game is the way it looks. Which, while it has a very distinctive look, if you don't like that kind of distinctive look, you're not going to like the game. Now, in a lot of ways, the new version looks just like the old version, so I'm not quite sure if it was really worth it to have done it, but I prefer the older version. But I'm trying out the new version to be fair. Because one of the reasons I'd stopped playing it was because finally I just got tired of the new version just being a slideshow on every machine that I ever tried it on. So, thumbs up for that. But it's an ancient game by this point. I think I bought it in 2016 or so. But check it out, Rising World. It's actually, if you like open world, I mean, there is exactly 0 plot. You're just dropped into the world with a stone axe, survive. And there's stuff you can there's stuff you can craft to make your life easier as you just survive. And that's all it is. It's just survival. And you have to eat, you gotta drink, you can build stuff, and that's it. You survive. You can have animals run around, you can have bandits if you'd like, come in and attack. But the world generation is amazing. I prefer the older version as stated because the landscapes can get weird. Really, really weird. On the old version, at least, there are holes that will go in the ground that are like a gigantic fireplace poker came down and just went and then was pulled back out. So it starts off at just like a little bowl that your character wouldn't even be able to stand in, and then empties upward into these gigantic craters. And they can go in at any angle or straight down into the sides of mountains, halfway into canyons. They're just bizarre and awesome because of that. And the ground is just filled with bizarre caves. Just twisting, turning tunnels going down, 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 down. And thank goodness, though, your character is part mountain goat. I have just even recently reproved that to myself. Where in the old game, anyway, I went up a near, like it must have been 89-degree wall. Not 90, just 89, straight up, and then got up to the top of the mountain and looked down going, oh my God, it's terrifying looking down, and I've got to go back down. And yeah, it was a high point, and just doo-doo-doo-doo, wandered back down. As long as you don't run or jump, you're fine. You're part mountain goat. So thumbs up for that. But yeah, you need to eat and drink, and you got to build stuff to save your things in, and you got to make the proper workstation to make the proper tools. Like you have to make a workbench so you can make a saw bench, so you can use the saw bench to make storage devices, like a chest. So you got to go out and gather enough trees to break them down into lumber and sticks so you can create the one workbench, so you can create the other workbench, so you can create something to store your junk in. I like that. I like that kind of interconnectedness tree. That actually scratches a kind of neurodivergent itch. Neurodiverse. So, yay. Anyway, though, I suggest you do check it out. But past that, I have not really been doing much. And that sucks. I mean, with my heel the way it is, I got reduced mobility, which means I got more time in here. But I don't have more things to fill up my time with. Because as much as I like my solo RPG and solo board game stuff, I have primarily spent my life with computers and since the mid-90s, consoles. And it's hard to find things to fill my time with when, well, I've had a recent spate of bad luck that took out my Xbox, took out my PS4, already took out my computer hardware. Thank goodness again, I did have some very, very kind commenter and viewer who had the niceness, since all of a sudden I lost the word, the niceness to send the laptop that I am using so I could get back online and at least do some things. So it is a very good thing, but with especially the loss of the consoles, hokey smokes, which is a good time. I do have a GoFundMe, good time to bring up, that I do have a GoFundMe down in the description. If you could check that out, that would be very cool. I'm trying to save up just enough money to buy a computer. I have a $1,500 limit because I don't know how much computers cost. You know, as soon as I get enough to buy a functional computer that will play and record games and edit video, that's all I need. I'm not trying to buy a house. I'm not trying to grift. I'm not trying to do any of that stuff. I just need to get a new computer. So if you could check out that in the description, that would be very, very cool. And each and every one of my Patreon patrons who are beautiful and awesome people, thank you so very much. As soon as I can push through a lot of stuff here, I'm going to be recording more of the solo board game and solo RPG stuff, because I'm still always working on things, even when I can't actually physically do stuff out in this part of the world. I'm still working on stuff on this part of the world. So there's things are coming. And for everybody out there that has left me comments, thumbs up and thank you. I have not been able to... I will try that one in English again. I'm still on gabapentin, and as much as I am taking Flexeril, I had some not terrible insomnia last night, but some insomnia last night, and I am kind of running on empty here. So, yay on that. Which is another one of the issues. I mean, everything hurts. And with everything going on my ankle now, added on top of that, pain is a pretty good reason to find it difficult to sleep. And oh boy. Still though, for everybody that has left me comments, thumbs up and thank you. I have been doing my very best to... Oh, someone was beeping outside, I think. Thumbs up and thank you. I've been doing... Oh, I lost track of whatever I was saying. I heard outside what sounded like it could have just been a crackling or buzzing of a circuit, but it was that shave and a haircut. But for everybody that has left me a comment, thumbs up and thank you. It is appreciated. I try to answer as many comments as I can. With my nerve compression, that makes it difficult. But thumbs up and thank you. It is appreciated. I do read as many comments as YouTube provides to me, and I thumbs up or heart each one that I can. Thumbs up, thank you much. It is appreciated to know that. And so, please try and get done the things that you need to get done. And if you can't get them done, don't beat yourself up, because that's not going to help you get them done next time. Yay. But yes, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very good thing. Yeah, I have just... Because of my insomnia last night, I have been trying and failing to not fall asleep in my chair here for the past couple hours. Not being able to sleep is so much fun. Especially when you can't get up and move if you get tired. At least I'm able to complain. You know, there's a lot of people that can't, because whatever was bothering them that they'd like to make them complain about it, it made them die before they could. So I'm lucky there. You take care.